Hello. Please. Now we are going to start the session. Already we are 45 minutes behind the schedule. We have to complete before 5 o'clock. Please take your seat. Our colleague Mr. Rahul is going to take the session.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon to all of you, and thank you RDSC for giving such an opportunity for this presentation. So this NATS scheme, National Apprenticeship Training Scheme, short form we call as the NATS. So which this means implementing by the Board of Apprenticeship Training, and this Board of Apprenticeship Training comes under the Ministry of Education. So this is the you can see the our board logo, and which is located in the Kanpur and northern region, and in southern region in Chennai head office, and this eastern region is the Kolkata, and western region is the Mumbai office. So today we have some subtopics like objective of this apprenticeship training, and this ministry what is the NATS scheme, and so what is the silence features under this NATS scheme, and what is the process flow, how you can register in the NATS portal, how you can create the contract, and how you can enroll the students also, and how you can create the performance also, and after that what is the benefit towards the establishment and towards the students and towards the institution also. So after that next slide. Next. So main objective is the we have to develop the skilled manpower by giving the practical experience and giving the practical through the generating the skilled manpower. So we have to also utilize the whatever the facility available in the establishment. So and we have to also meet the HR needs also, so that they will improve their proficiency in their establishment. So basically this NATS scheme, who can do this apprenticeship training? So graduate engineers, diploma engineers, and this from 17 December 2021, this non-engineering student like BA, BSc, BCom kind of this students, they can also do the apprenticeship training. So what is the eligibility criteria for them? First one, they should have passed out from within 3 years, and second one, they should not have any undergone any or undergoing any apprenticeship training. Okay, and they should not have more than 1 year of experience. So this is the 3 criteria for do the apprenticeship training in the establishment. So you see this Central Apprenticeship Council is the apex body, as Srinivas sir has already told you. So under this Central Apprenticeship Training, so this is the Board Apprenticeship Training is located in Northern region, Southern region, Western region, and which comes under the Ministry of Education and Department of Higher Education. Next. So you can see this location in our map map India. What is the location in our port office? So Mumbai, Kanpur, and Chennai and Kolkata office, and next. And this what is the silence feature under this NATS scheme? The duration of this training for the graduate engineers and diploma engineers is 1 year only. And after the 1 year of training, the establishment can absorb them as a permanent employment. They can give permanent employment. Otherwise, they can leave out. And after the one of the apprenticeship training, those students, they don't have get the opportunity, so they can apply in the PAPAP, means permanent employment opportunity. They can apply there, and for this non-engineering graduate like BA, BSc, BCom kind of the student, the duration of training is vary from 6 months to 3 years, but mostly the establishment they're taking only 1 year of training. They're giving only 1 year of training. So as per the apprentice rule, they have to pay the stipend every 10th day of the every month. So it is vary from 2.5% to 15% of the total manpower. But if suppose you have engaged the 15% of total manpower as an apprentice, so you can take additional 3% as per the apprentice rule. So on the special approval. So after this completion of 1 year of training, board is issuing the certificate of proficiency. So that is also the automatically raising the performance. The system will automatically raising this certificate of proficiency after the 1 year of completion of training. That is in the name of the Ministry of Education and signed by the Director of Training of each board. Next. So you know the very well key establishment having the 4 to 29 of manpower. So they are eligible to do the apprentice to give the apprenticeship training to the student, and we are not forcing them. But if the establishment having more than 30 manpowers, if it is compulsory, they have to engage the minimum number of the apprentice and compliance the Apprentice Act. And you see, whenever you're going creating a contract in the NATS portal, you have to choose the either section 22.1 or section 22.2. So section 22.1 is nothing, it's just giving apprenticeship training to the apprentice for the 1 year of training. Okay, after 1 year of training, there is no such right to the employer and also to the apprentice. They have to take as a permanent. If they have choosing the section 22.2, so that is for the after the 1 year of training, they have to give the permanent employment also. Next. So you see this totally process flow chart in our NATS portal. So firstly, the establishment who are having the manpower 4 to 29 or they having more than 30. So firstly, they have to enroll our NATS portal. So first step, they have to enroll in our NATS portal. So you have to visit www.mhrd.nats.gov.in. So in that portal, we are asking only 3 documents. Before that, earlier we was asked 6 documents. Now we have reduced the 6 document up to 3 numbers. First is the certificate of incorporation. Second one is the structured training module for the apprenticeship training for 1 year. And this third one is the income tax return of last financial year. So, and along with they have to mention the what is the overall manpower and account details and the HR details also. Once once the establishment had fill the details and submit for the approval, it will come to the board office for the approval. So once they have received from board office, once we have verified, then after they will get they have to get the notification. They will get the notification from the board office through the email. Their approval has been approved. So now they have to start the engagement of apprentice. For third step, they have to how they can start the apprentice. So there is also the 3-4 step is there. First, they can go for the campus selection in the different institutions. So there they can hire the apprentice. Or second one, they can participate in the centralized apprenticeship fair. We are also regularly organizing this apprenticeship fair. There you can also participate and you can select the hire the candidate. Third one, we have also this one facility that is called Facility Training and Placement Module, FTP module. That is called FTP module. So in this NATS portal, lot of the students they are applying in this NATS portal. So we have also the data. So what you can do, you just make a request in the NATS portal, like FTP request is there. Just make a request for the graduation wise, diploma wise, and how many apprentices you require, and subject field wise, and submit. So once you have submitted, then it will again come to the board office for the approval. So same day you will get the approval, and thereafter you can means conduct the interview. So system will automatically send the call letter to the concerned student also. Okay. So fourth option is so you can also publish the notification in your portal, and we have also now we have given the provision, so you can also means upload the portal, upload your notification in our portal also. So just you go under the employment announcement option is there. So just you have to upload the notification and submit. So after that you will get the list of the candidate. So from all over India they will directly send the resume to the HR concerned person. Okay. The candidate. So there is a two type of the enrollment is there in the NATS portal. First is the student means the student who are belongs to engineering background, and second one who are belongs to the non-engineering background. So for engineering background directly you can ask they can enroll in the NATS portal. Just they have to fill the like this basic information, upload the Aadhaar card and this PDC means provisional degree certificate, and this bank proof, and this some basic information. So they have to fill and submit. So once they have submitted, then they will then you can share the email ID of the student. Then you will get the enrollment ID from the board office. Okay. Then another enrollment is the non-engineering enrollment. So for non-engineering enrollment, so pre-enrollment is required from the establishment side. So you have to log in as the establishment in the NATS portal, and after that you have to fill the some four inputs like basic means this the name and name of the student, and this what you can say this email ID of the student, and this Aadhaar card and mobile number, and submit. Once you submit it, then the student will get the notification in their email ID. Okay. Then after they can from their end they can process and they can submit the this complete profile, and they can submit and for the getting the enrollment ID from the board office. So once they get the enrollment ID, then after establishment can create the contract. So fourth step is the create the contract in the NATS portal. So you have to log into the establishment and just using this enrollment ID for creating a contract. Once you creating the contract, then it will go for the candidate acceptance in their login. So you can ask the student, they have to log in the NATS portal and accept the contract. Once accept the contract, then it will go for the board office for the verification. Then we will verify this whatever their document uploaded, whatever the input they have given. So we will check and we will verify and we will issue this certificate, this contract registration number. The system will automatically issue this contract registration number. Once the contract registration number has been issued, then you have to raise the performance, means record of progress, and each quarter. So in each quarter, before that you have to raise the performance at the entry level. So what is the skill this apprentice having when they have entered in the establishment? So that you have to give the rating from 1 to 10. So in that there is a well template Excel sheet is there. Just download from the NATS portal and fill the rating, and again you have to upload this same Excel sheet. And after submitting from this, it will come again to the board office for the verification. So once the board will get this notification for the approval, then board will give the approval for the quarter 0, that is entry level. Once the quarter 0 is approved, then again after 3 months you can also do the same exercise like quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 and quarter 4. So after this quarter 1, you can next day you can raise the claim bills also. So you can see this 11 number steps. So you can start the process for the claim process from the after this quarter 1 performance. Respectively, you can also raise for quarter 2, quarter 3 and quarter 4. So this is the process from the stipend from the enrollment of the establishment to the getting the stipend from the board office. And one more thing also, the establishment can make a one enrollment, just count all the manpower details in on pan India basis. They can make a one enrollment. There is no requirement for means to make a suppose they are having 10 units. So they have there is no requirement to make a 10 enrollment. They can make a one enrollment, just count all the manpower available in their units. So see, you can see this module covered under the NATS portal. So the enrollment option is there. So a student can make enrollment, institute can also make enrollment, and establishment can also make enrollment in the NATS portal. So three kind of these entries they can make enrollment in the NATS portal. So this contract creation is also there. So contract is having this contract creation, amendment of the contract, absence notification, termination, and novation. So for this contract creation, I told you. So for contract amendment is nothing. Just suppose the student has absence some of the medical issue or maybe so for preparation of the for preparation purpose. So they have taken some of the leave. Okay. So what you can do, you can for that period you can amend the contract. That is also available in the NETS portal. And suppose the student has absence from long time, he is not rejoined in your establishment. So in that case, you can terminate. You can absence notification. You can issue. Once issued from your side, it will come to the board office. Then we will start for issue the memo. Okay. Once start the memo from this board office, then the student will get the notification in their email ID. If they are not joining the establishment, then terminate. Then this termination process will be start after 15 days. So system will automatically terminate the contract also. So there is also the direct termination option is also there in the company. So there is also three categories. Some maybe medical issue, maybe some job offer, or maybe some preparation purpose. So that you can terminate also. You can also terminate the contract. So that is the contract option is this is the option is the NETS portal has been given, and this the record of progress and the COP. I told you. So every quarter you need to raise the performance. So after this after the raising of performance, then system will generate the TCR report, training completion report. Then after TCR report, it will come for this placement section for the verification in the board office. Then board will verify, and it will come for the officer for the for verification. Once the means verified by the officer, then it will be issued by the director in the name of the Ministry of Education. So the director will put the digital signature only. So this is the certificate, is the online certificate, and this student can download from their login also. So you can, I told you this facility training and placement module is there in the NETS portal, and after this, suppose the student has not getting this permanent employment, so they can apply in the PAP, this permanent apprenticeship, employment option is there. So there they can apply, there. And this you can the student can also they having this some option like grievance related, and feedback and report is also option is there. So they can also suppose they having the issue, they can make a grievance. Next. So this is the same I told you. So for the enrollment of the establishment verification, and it will done by the board office. And selection of apprentices, it is depend upon the establishment, and the contract will be created by the board, and this verification is done by the board, and the establishment has to create the contract. And after this contract created, they have to raise the performance. After raising the performance, they have to raise the claim base, and then we are reimbursing 50% of the stipend. The government has fixed the minimum stipend for this apprenticeship, 9,000 for the graduate engineers and 8,000 for the diploma engineers. So in 9,000 for the graduate means any kind, means the engineer, maybe non-engineer. So 50% of that stipend, that is 4,500 on into 3 on quarterly basis we are reimbursing. Okay. So after this raising the performance, the system will issue the COP. That is also digitally signed. Next. So what is the establishment having benefits? So there you can see there is no any such permanent employment. The establishment has to give this. There is no any compulsion. They have to give the permanent employment. And there is also, I told you, the monetary benefit is there, 4,500. This is per month amount for the graduate engineers, and 4,000 for the diploma engineers. This is per month amount. So this is the per month amount, but we are reimbursing on the quarterly basis. And this is also, I told you, this is also very flexible. From any method you can adopt the apprentice. So we are not asking where you are engaging the apprentice, or from where you are taking. Okay, we are not asking. Next. So there is also very less labor law applicable in the to the establishment if they are engaging the apprentice. Next. And after that, after taking the apprentice, after 1 year of training, there is a better opportunity to take as a permanent employment if his or her performance is better. So you can observe them as a permanent nature. So, this is the student benefits. The student can apply anywhere in the NATS portal from any place, from any to the any industry. So they are having the lot of the option in the NATS portal also. So they are having also the getting the notification for apply for multiple options. They are getting a multiple option also. So after this completion of training, they can also download the resume from the NATS portal. That NATS portal itself, student means portal is also launched the resume of the student, so they can download that resume also. Then they can also apply for some post. Okay, so this is the minimum fixed by the gazette notification. Okay, so next. So this is the kind of the resume generated by the NATS portal. So you can see, so student can view the resume and they can apply anywhere in the industry. Next. So, as per the all these process for the student benefits, having like they can apply online. There is no any hard copy we asking. So this enrollment for apprenticeship is online, and this they can also view the vacancy where it is available, where is not, where is the available the vacancy in the industry. They can apply, and they can also view the progress report, how they are working in the industry. They can also view, and they can suppose they want to improve in their skills. They can also improve the progress in their career. And after this completion of their training, they can download the this certificate also. Next. So for institution benefits, first thing, the student can enroll in the NATS portal. That is also the online process, and they can also make a bulk enrollment in the NATS portal for the student data. And they can also so some of the students, they are also running the sandwich courses. They are giving 6 months of their training to the establishment. So they can also make an enrollment. And they can also select the student from the NATS portal, and they can also engage the apprentice. And so also we are organizing centralized apprenticeship fair. So they are getting this campus placement option is also available. So you can see we are industry, and so we are also organizing industry interaction meet. So they are also getting some information about the this scheme, and they can also share the status of the student. So we can directly contact to the industry, and we will conduct the campus selection recruitment. Next. So you can see this last financial year, 2021-22, I will tell you, they have achieved 46,000 apprentices we have engaged in southern India, and we have more than 64 amount we have disbursed into the establishment account. And still in this financial year we have engaged more than 57,000 of apprentices in this financial year. And we have a target, so we have disburse around 175 crores we have to disburse to the establishment account. So we have also target. So still we have get around 57 apprentices we have engaged in the southern India establishment. So you can see in this Telangana state, so this establishment has enrolled in our portal. So from this private establishment, you can see Mahindra and Mahindra, and so many establishment has enrolled, and PSU side you can see this HAL, BDL and ECIL, and this state government also, they are also enrolled in our portal. SCCL and Telangana State Road Transport Corporation, they are also enrolled in our NATS portal. So you can see our contact details. If any establishment is new establishment, suppose participate today, so they can also enroll our NATS portal. Next. So this is my contact details. I am look after this Karnataka state and Pondicherry state, and so Mr. Edward Paul, he is assistant director. So he is only looking after this Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. So you can contact And this is the contact details of Mr. Vijay Shankar Pandey. He is now appointed as a director in this southern region, and he is sitting in Chennai only. So this is the contact details of Mr. Vijay Shankar Pandey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Rahul. Very observing session from a Board of Apprenticeship Training. Now, you may be having a lot of questions and doubts. You can ask your doubts. You'll have 10 minutes. Mr. Rahul will be answering.
No, sir. Actually, you have suppose you have enrolled in our NAPS portal, and you are complying to minimum 2.5% of total manpower. So that is not required to also enroll in our NAPS portal also. If you have requirement for diploma degree candidates, so you can also enroll for the NAPS portal also.
My question was, is it mandatory to enroll with the boards? Because we have already been enrolled with the NAPS, and we have accumulated 10% quota as well. And more than, we have exceed the quota, what the quota is there. Now, my question is it mandatory to get enrolled with the board? Because we are receiving letters from boards to just maintain the minimum 2.5 of quota.
Yes, sir.
Hold.
Hello.
It's not a mandatory. It's not a mandatory, sir. Anyone. But ultimately you have to cross the 2.5 minimum.
Is there any stipulation that apprentices have to be engaged only in the first shift or general shift? They should not be engaged in the second shift or night. That is one part.
Okay.
And another part is when you are talking about NAPS and NATS. So there has to be a clear distinction as to what NAPS talks about and as to what NATS talks about. So as I understand from the presentation which was given in the forenoon session and now the session given by Mr. Rahul, NAPS it covers the people who have completed diploma on engineering and graduation. And when it comes to NAPS, it is only 10th pass out with ITI trades.
Correct. You are right.
When it is so, 2.5 to 50, 12.5, whatever you are talking about, is it for both or is it for alone? Let us say we don't want to touch NAPS.
It's a
we
both,
wanted to only go with NAPS. So what will happen? What could be the what you call stipulation which as per the apprentices rules or which is amended from time to time says on this.
It's a both, sir. It's a both. It's not an individual target. It is a both. And whether NATS or NAPS should be minimum 2.5%. Both combined. Any one also you can take.
And sir, suppose if you are receiving any letter from this board office, you can just send letters. We are compliant with the act. That you can send letter. Then we will make a record. Okay, sir.
Okay. So with regard to this shift.
Yeah, I'll tell you the shift. Basically, you are allowed to take. You are allowed to take for general shift. If you want to have a night shift, we have given one provision in the portal where you can opt for night shift, and you have to apply online. Previously it was offline, now it is online. So that concerned AAA or RDSDE, they will come and they will satisfy themselves, then they will give you the permission. We are giving for a lot of industries.
So in the sense that we need to apply for a permission before we want to engage. Online.
Then you are allowed.
Okay. Now this scheme is completely what you call governed by the central government. State has got to what extent its role in this. We'd like to have some more clarity.
Yeah,
on this.
I'll tell you. Any small scale industry, any small scale industry, any private company comes under the state government jurisdiction. And any public sector or any company having more than 4 states, there comes under the central government jurisdiction. In that one again, RDSDs will comes under the 4 or more states and central PSUs.
If any industry has 2 units in, what you call different states,
Yeah.
does it mean that it won't come under the central government purview?
No. Minimum 4.
So in which case then state government, comes into play where, we get, what you call aligned with the state government through online or the state government portal or what?
No. Again MSD only. But you are, when you are applying, the portal will go automatically to the state government for getting approval of concerned AAA. So he will give approval for you.
One more thing, like,
Yeah.
let us say, an industry has got 4 to 5 units in different states.
Yes.
What Mr. Rahul was telling that, only one registration will be enough. If that is the case, each unit, in a different state has got its own entity, wherein they try to, what you call, administrate the whole, apprenticeship, what you call, requirements. Given that scenario, sitting at a HO, by the, company's official, they may not be knowing, what is happening at the, what you call, plant level in each state. So in which case, then, what you call, registration should be unit specific, of the particular state, not it should be a common, where,
Yes.
it definitely creates a confusion.
Yeah.
Like one unit in one state, if it gets registered, then, in the same, same company, other unit in some other state,
Yes, sir.
they will ask for the access, then again, they will be, punching the data where it will have mismatch or, variation,
Correct.
where we will not have any control.
Correct.
So how to address that also
Yeah,
needs to have
I'll
clarity.
tell you. See, if you see our portal, you have an option. If you want to do your own in a different states, you can do it. It's not, nobody will object you. But when you want to apply, instead of 4 states, which I am not able to do it, I want to do one place, that option is there. If you want, you can select. Otherwise, you go ahead up to 4 states.
So you are talking about NATS or NAPS?
NAPS.
When it comes to NATS, again it is a different platform where you need to
Kya bhai,
have...
Rahul, what is the option?
For this NATS scheme, also we can send
No, they're asking, there are 4 states are available. Now you told me that they have to compulsory, they have to do in one place registration. The 4 remaining states, they are not able to do it.
Suppose your units also are available in northern state. Okay, so when you enrolling in the NATS portal, the system automatically asks where your units is located. So that you can mention ki in the northern state we have 1 units. That you can mention and make a 1 enrollment, and just mention this that manpower also in this 1 enrollment also only. Okay.
It's fine to some extent, but this, creates a bit of chaos and confusion where it needs to be addressed. Why? Because it is not that, one company it has got like this. Several MNCs or several Indian companies where we have their presence, across all over India. Given that statute, then you will not have a different, modification to the web portal what you were talking about in NATS.
Yeah, you have to bear with us up to April 1st. After that, you will get a unified portal where the NATS and NAPS all are same rule, same options. To whatever I told you, it will be implemented at national level.
But one point which you are talking about, under NATS, if you want to engage apprentice, it is not mandatory. But Mr. Rahul was showing the slide presentation which it talks about apprentice amendment rules. Given that statement, it is mandatory going by NATS scheme. Am I right?
No. As per the act, I am taking, sir. I am telling you as per the act.
Director, what he was telling, previously, one gentleman asked me the question: is it mandatory?
Yes, it is a mandatory. Yes, it is a mandatory.
Mandatory.
Yes, no doubt at all. As per 1961 Act, compulsory you have to take apprentices.
Even under NATS scheme.
Yes.
Fine.
Because NATS are NATS, the rule is one,
Yeah.
Act is one. The Act is meant for both of us.
One more thing, we are not able to get these ITI trade apprentices where our industry is located, in spite of our attending, the different melas being conducted. So what is the, thing that we need to do as an industry person
Yes.
to get this IT trade apprentice?
Yes, oh, very
That-
simple,
that
sir.
is-
You can approach us, we will help you. Now, today, a very interesting outcomes has come. Morning, first time, a public sector is asking about their apprentice, placement for their apprentices. Not for apprentices, placement for their apprentices. Very interesting. They're all valuable people, really valuable. Means they have very good knowledge about the system. So, for those people, it is useful for you, for such a people. So, you come to approach us, we will help you to get in your job melas in their premises itself.
There was a job mela being conducted even in the city where 2 of our executives attended. but turnout seems to be very, very low where they have to come empty-handed.
Yeah, that is why we have brought these awareness programs. Tomorrow we are getting nearly 1,000 people to bring them into our apprentices stream. Because
one more practical difficulty here is that people who are in that vicinity or area who only wanted to have their apprentices to be in the nearby industry.
Naturally, sir.
So given that scenario, then how to address reality also is a major challenge. Not only the industry which is facing, even from your side also, if I'm not.
Correct. What happened is, I also attended on Apprentice Mela. That student, I asked him just simply, where you are going, why you are searching? No, sir, next to my house there is no company. If the company is there, I'll join, otherwise I will not join.
Yeah. So
that is the status now.
True.
So that is why what we are doing is, we want, and not only that one, these boys know what happened is they are going for Swiggy boys or any other short earning money, where you will get high earnings with a short time.
True.
They are all going like that. That is why we want to create an awareness. That's why in surrounding around 50 ITS tomorrow students are coming here. We want to motivate them, see that everybody has to come to the apprentice or the placement. Anyone we are doing. So as RDSC Telangana, we are conducting like this another 9 more activities, 9 more workshops along with the like one day workshop like this, next day, half day tomorrow, only for student awareness. We'll have a good data. We'll call them everybody for whenever we are conducting apprentice melas or any other industries are required. We'll send an SMS. We'll help you. We are RDSC Telangana will help you to get a manpower and ITS also. That's what morning also some of the private ITS they are selling. You recruit the people, is 100% placement. We are giving guarantee by keeping support people like you. Even tomorrow also one industry is coming. There want 400 people. So we are ready to support. In my institute, we have about 600 plus people are there. So they are all completing by March or April. So they are also ready. And even we are ready to send for on-job training for 3 months. After that, if you are interested, you can take. But when you conduct an interview, everybody will pass. 100%, that is my assurance. Why means they are all 100% skill-oriented people. They are all doing real practicing the skilling. Even though in open meeting I don't want to talk about ITA system, but in our office you can get 100% placement. You take any student, they are all young. So
one more technical doubt which I have, when we engage these apprentices, that is for a discussion or example sake, if any apprentice meets with an accident, since he being called as apprentices, then again intimating practice department following the labor rules which is prevailing,
yes, sir,
has to have its effect or not, then we'd like to have
that is also I'll tell you. As per Apprentice Act, we are not giving any insurance coverage for them, sir. But any industries nowadays, if you want to come as a visitor also, the insurance coverage is there. This point not only you, we have been discussed in the public sector CMD meeting also. They are also asking same question. Then we told them, you spend 200 rupees, get it done for your insurance for your student for 1 year. So that
insurance is the benefit that they get it. When any accident happens, intimating practice department to what extent employer reliable, then whether practice act comes into play in this figure.
No, we will not at all come into picture into the your accident, because it's a regular accident. It will goes to your concerned department. Means we are not apprentice activities. Our state government will not be involved here.
In which case intimation has come to you, or what is
no,
that?
No, it will not come to us. It will goes to the local your labor department or wherever your safety people are there. It will go to them. So far, whatever is happening, it will not come to us even single case also, so far. Or even the state government. And state government, any such issues has come so far in our Hyderabad region, any student, any apprentice having an accident and you got anything? Narsagaru? Just give that. Any such cases?
Sir, Apprenticeship Act lo kaadu gaani on job training lo accident ayindi sir.
Okay.
మేడ్చల్ ఏరియాలో నైట్ షిఫ్ట్ డ్యూటీలో వేసారు ఆయన్ని. అది సమ్ ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చి ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మర్ పక్కన పనిచేస్తూ ఉంటే చెయ్యి కాలు 2 కాలిపోయినాయి సార్.
ఓకే.
ఆయనకి ఏం కాంపెన్సేషన్ ఇవ్వలేదు కంపెనీ, కానీ ఒక హెల్ప్ చేసింది. 35 lakhs పెట్టి ట్రీట్మెంట్ ఇప్పించింది. ఆయన సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా ఫిట్నెస్ కాలేదు. కానీ ఆయన ఏం చేశాడంటే, నాకు అట్లీస్ట్ మళ్ళీ ఒక జాబ్ అన్ని కదండి ఇవ్వండి అని తిరిగితే కూడా ఆయనకి మనం ఏం హెల్ప్ చేయలేదు. కంపెనీ ఆ బోర్డే మార్చేసింది.
ఓకే.
అట్లాంటి
Okay, company is closed.
So there are two aspects. One is that benefit part. Normally, almost all the industries are giving those benefits, which are, they are eligible. That is one part.
Okay.
Other part is the mechanism where through, factories department,
Yeah.
in putting any notice towards accidents of any person, and in case of fatality, then that is going to be very serious, offense where, employer is liable to go get. So given that scenario, this point, though it is a grey area, needs to have,
Yeah. We are not coming to picture, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are they eligible for any leaves like?
Yeah, as per your company rules. As per your whatever the rules are there, it is eligible. We are not having any specific requirements, sir.
No.
From Act is not talking about the leave period. Whatever the company is.
That is, common for all. You are talking about that, and apart from that, other leaves which you are talking.
No, whatever you declare in our factory, that is eligible. That's all.
Okay.
With no specific requirement from the our department.
Right, nice of you. Thank you.
Sir, this NAPS or NATS, any complaints or returns to be filed manually? Because I have not seen in the portal. Because in the earlier when the act was introduced, there are nearly 15 to 20 returns forms we used to submit to the apprenticeship advisor. Now still we are getting that cumbersome process of filing returns. So any reforms in this?
Yes, sir. All those things are gone, sir. No returns, no submission, nothing. What we are doing is, what is the relation between us, sir, for you and for me? Contract approval. I'll give contract approval only initial stage. After that, final exam. Then every month, quarterly, you are submitting a report about the student performance, that too online. Next one is reimbursement. The reimbursement also DBT you have started. Means no relation. Once you are getting a contract signed, that's all.
Okay, all are absolute, you mean to say?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
One doubt I have, sir, if an apprentice is not able to complete or he wants to resign for some personal reason or maybe getting a job or some personal reason, is there any penalty that should be levied upon him?
Sir, if you see your contract form, lot of things are there.
Sir.
If you really read it, contract generation, it is there. Now we are modifying. At present, it is there.
Okay.
But we'll never do that one. A 3 months contract, whatever the expenditure is, he has to pay. So many things are there. So far, in one single case also is not there last 50 years. It's a mutual agreement between the employer and the student.
So, sir, that is why I'm asking, sir. I'm from the railways, and as per the railway rules, if any trainee, that is maybe a trainee technician or a trainee supervisor, generally who comes for employment, if he resigns, then the cost of training is recovered from him.
Yes.
So, our administration is implying this rule or even on the apprentices.
Yeah.
So, is it okay, sir, or is it against the act?
Sir, it is okay only. But so far, nobody, your contract form, please. Again, I'm reading. I'm telling. Nobody has read the contract form. Please read the contract form. It is there. It is there. But we are not, nobody is following.
So, what our railways is following is okay?
100%.
Thank you, sir.
But very few people are identified this one. We have seen that one. All those things now, we are going to get Amendment Act now. In upcoming Parliament session, we are submitting our new Apprentice Act. Simple and redefined format we are submitting now. If my colleagues are on the job.
No, we have recovered from many apprentices who have resigned, but I felt it was unfair. So, is there anything to protect them?
Yeah, it is there in our contract. We also signed, sir.
Yes, sir.
You see that one?
Okay.
Yes. Huh? That, in the agreement only it is there.
The tri-party agreement, sir.
Yes, yes. It is there. That's what I'm saying. It is written in everything, but we are not following.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, as it is mentioning continuously that now claim reimbursement is digital now.
Yes, sir.
In every quarter we are going to receive we are waiting for that.
You will
So
not
is there
get, sir. You will not get money under 3 months. Because,
Yes, please.
I'll tell you. Because these last April 1st onwards, we are not giving any payment to anybody, sir, because our budget is not approved by, our scheme is over. Actual NAPS 1.0, the scheme is over by March 31st of 2021. Actually, before that, we are supposed to get approval of NAPS 2.0. but it is not approved. Now it is in the final stage, sir. Already some remarks on with it has come. So by up to March 31st, we cannot pay. If at all we are paying, we have already collected, we have already started collecting your bills and other thing by the state government or even RDSDs also. And once the fund comes, we will release it. That's what we have sent a circular about 2 months, not 2, in some 3 months back. All the bills, process it and keep it ready. Once the funds given, immediately we have to. You are concerned the state, sir?
Yes, sir. States.
You are getting funding regularly?
Yes, sir.
RAPS reimbursement?
Yes.
Good. So you will get, sir.
But actually what we are facing the problem, during those job mela, when these PSUs or big companies are coming over there, so like we are small scale industries, like
Yes,
I have 10 workshops.
Yes, sir.
So in that job mela, we are getting very few students, because most of the students are going on that side. Because what they are thinking, if I am getting government job, I can have a bright future. But if I am joining to Lakshmi Hyundai, what is the future of mine? I am getting very low salary. So my suggestion is, if we can have a PM Mela for small scale industry separate and for government sector separate, so that will be useful for us.
Correct. This is the right platform where I can talk about them also.
Yes.
I'll tell you, sir, what happened. Lakshmi Hyundai, BDL, and Nidam, BEL, ECL, it is there. Nobody will come to you. All are going.
Yes.
But my kids are not aware that if I am joining Lakshmi Hyundai, I'll get my permanent job. And where BDL, he will send him out after 1 year. He cannot allowed inside. Whereas your case is not like that. Once I am coming to you, my life is settled.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
So they should understand. That's why we want to make awareness of students this point also tomorrow. That is the purpose we are calling all the ITA boys. When you go for BDL, you can go. But when you want to be let to settle here, and here also is not a rosy figure, BDL or railways. Why railways are there? You can see their figure also. Very interesting. Once we have met ICF Chennai. Their requirement is about 1,425 people, apprentice activities. They received 300 application, attended the finalization 1,000 application, and attended interview 500, joined 125. You see what is the figure? So that is the figure. And again they are crying. That is why what we are doing is, wherever such a requirements are there, we are requesting the principals and we are giving duty. Arya, this is your duty. See that all our students should apply online for railways or in BDL. But these people also, they are not getting 100%. Because all the students should apply online for them. They cannot do offline. So that's why they are not getting. But that is different issue. But whereas your case it is there, we should educate to the students, sir. That's what we are organizing these workshops for students also. So definitely we will bring these reforms. You can also join with us tomorrow. You share your experience tomorrow. I'll give 5 minutes time. Definitely, because here tomorrow we are expecting 1,200 students. So we want to get make a awareness for them.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other?
Under NATS, there is a fixed stipend.
Yes, sir.
But coming to NAPS, it falls under the state minimum wages to different sector wise.
No, sir.
No, yes, it in the bond when we generate,
Mm.
it is their state minimum wages. What the industry will follow, it will be given for the stipend under NAPS.
Sir, that form is to before 2019, sir.
Okay.
By 2019, we changed it. We changed it to the minimum, this 7,000 stipend. Otherwise, what will happen? The minimum wage act problem from one state to the other state.
Yeah.
If you see the Delhi, it is equal to Delhi central government. And you come to the Tamil Nadu or Andhra or Telangana, it is entirely different. That's why you removed the class 2019 itself.
Okay.
Now we have made it as a 7,000. Whatever the table is there, table meant for both of us, not for him or for me. It's for both of us.
So it is common for both NAPS and NATS.
Yes.
But bond is not generating in such a manner. When we are engaging one candidate, the bond generates that state-specific minimum wages,
No, sir.
where 90% has to be given.
No, sir. Please see again. The NATS I know very well. When the contract generation, my people are here. You can ask. They will get only the 7,000 and 9,000 like that only. You'll never get minimum wage act. That's already gone, sir. That is.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, correct, sir.
Yeah, the auto-generated stipend only. That's what I'm saying. This whatever he says, minimum wage act before 2019 it is there.
Yeah, system will automatically show, okay, this is the stipend you have to pay, 9,000 for graduate and 8,000 for the diploma. System will show, sir.
Yeah,
So one more question.
yeah.
Like in NAPS, we have a certification from central government after the completion of 1 year.
Mm.
Whereas in boards, like in diploma holders, we don't have that kind of certification from central government.
No, sir. After this raising the performance from your side, then after this time will issue this certificate of proficiency directly to the candidate. Okay. You
Not
have to
for
raise
you.
the performance, sir. Each quarter you have to raise the performance.
So there will be a certificate from central government.
Yeah. That is also in the name of the Ministry of Education, central government, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much.
It's auto-generated, sir. All certificates are auto-generated. And one for information, India is only the country having a single unified portal for all apprentices for across the country. No other country having such a portal, sir. Just for information I'm giving. Any other questions? Otherwise, we'll go to the next topic.
Excuse me, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, one question.
Yes, please.
Sir, here. Sir, on your left.
Okay.
Sir, so the question is that, sir, generally the candidates who take this apprenticeship, especially in industrial dominant areas, so there what's happening, these apprenticeships are taken in the name of apprenticeship, but they are not given the trade related jobs in that industries. So I just want to, on this platform I'd like to bring this point so that at least from now establishments will at least consider their trade as a priority and then give some useful tasks and they can learn from that trade.
Thank you. Okay. So, Rahul, can you put a point or shall I tell? Yeah. So, this is a common question, sir. This is the industry people has to talk. Anyone? Anyone? Even you take your case. Suppose you have a company. The fresh boy has come. Directly you are giving mission to sir for him for operating. You are giving any mission for him for directly operating? Will never give. Initially, what you will give? We'll ask him take take a cloth and clean it first. First, you should aware what is there. Slowly, we are giving. If you take automobile, why auto motors are all these motor vehicles are there? First of all, they are not allowing vehicle. First, they will ask tire replace karo. After that, body. After that, engine. After that, sensor. Slowly, they will give. But like that only.
So then we need to sensitize the students.
Yes.
At this IKA level.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. These are the top points which we are going to discuss tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you. Yeah.
We want to send apprentice for specific training in some other state. We want same like they said. We want two establishments in some other different states. So what is your advice? Okay, but stipend needs to be paid by the basic wherever the registration has been done. That establishment has to be paid. But in that financial object is coming from that plant to this plant. So in that case, so is there any internal transfer apprenticeship? Is like this? There is nothing. Thank you.
There's a commonly will happen. You have a plant one place in one state and your BTP is in different state. So you can give a training there also and you can climb it. Yeah. So any other points you can take. Yeah.
Thank you very much from both sides. Now we are going to have vocational training activities by Dr. Jyotsana from SIV. It is Secondary Intermediate Vocational Department in place of Mr. Lakshma Reddy. He has gone to his office due to some urgent work. Madam will deliver the lecture.
Good afternoon to one and all, especially Srinivas Rao Garu, Director, Regional Director of RDST, Ramantapur, Telangana State and Andhra Pradesh, Deputy Director Marvar Das Garu, and Raki Madam AD Garu, who are always in touch with us. I am Dr. Josna Rani, Lecturer, SIVE, SIVE, that is State Institute of Vocational Education, which is part and parcel of Department of Intermediate of Telangana State. In intermediate, we have general courses like MPC, BPC, CE, CHEC and MEC. Along with that, we do have some 22 trades in vocational sector in different sectors like agriculture, commerce and retail, IT, home science, paramedicals, and also other sectors like tourism and hospital management. So, coming to our department trades, in intermediate department we have 406 junior colleges, out of which 184 junior colleges are having different combinations of vocational trades. So at +2 level, out of these 22 courses in different streams, okay, general courses are 5, 22 occasional courses, and 5 exclusively government occasional junior colleges are present in Hyderabad Nampelli, Mehboob Nagar, Nalgonda, Hanamkonda and Kutbullapur of Medchal district. And in these around 40 to 60,000 students are taking admissions in first year and second year. And we are different from you. Here most of you are there to provide apprentice. We are here to seek apprentice to our students who are doing different occasional courses. Yeah, next. Especially occasion means job-based, skill-oriented courses where we give opportunity for the students to take up jobs at an early age, immediately after intermediate, so that they can support their economically weak families, they can support their financial status of their families, take up the responsibilities of their families. That's the reason these are the courses very popularly known as earning while learning. So, change the slide please. Slide change. Yes sir. As you can see, we have 4 courses in agriculture sector. One is agriculture crop production, ACP. Next, LM and DT, livestock management and dairy technology, fisheries, sericulture. Especially these are the 4 courses which aim at rural candidates. Coming to business and commerce courses, we have accounting and taxation, office assistantship, retail management, insurance and marketing. And for these courses, we are also keep changing our syllabus and curriculum designing every 3 to 4 years so as to cater to the needs of industry, especially in commerce, where the students should get equipped themselves with the tally, accounting packages, retail marketing, that is linking of marketing from one sector to the other sector. And from home science courses, we have commercial garment technology and preschool teacher training. Here we find some of the garment industry people, those who are coming forward to take up our students. We are pleased with their initiative. Please change the slide. Next, in engineering and technology sector, we have automobile engineering technician courses, construction technology, computer science, mechanical technician course which is recently changed to mechanical engineering, where we also introduced new topics like industrial robotics, Arduino programming, so that our students should be on par with technological students, because these engineering and technology courses are paving way for the students to take up on lateral entry basis into different polytechnic courses after their vocational by taking up bridge course. So electronic communication is also there, electrical technician course is also there, computer graphics and animation course is also there. And in humanities we have tourism and hospital management. These are very few colleges where our students are placed, especially in tourist heritage sites. The students can provide this guidance like tourist guides. And we have health and paramedical courses in medical lab technician, physiotherapy, pharma technology and multi-purpose health worker female. These last paramedical courses are in very high demand these days, especially after COVID. Our students and our courses are paving a good way. Many hospitals are coming forward to take up our students as their apprentice. Especially we are thankful to Yashoda, Apollo, Care Hospitals who are hiring our students. Not only that, many minimum staff also, some of the Saumya hospitals, Vidya Bharati Trust, they are coming forward to take up our students. Please change the slide. Especially the aims and objectives of our occasional courses is, you can see that to diversify a sizable segment of students so that they can pave their way to higher education, and immediately they got the exposure, they should get the exposure to the work atmosphere, and also to link up the institutional courses with the productivity, and especially they can pave a way for the economic development and individual prosperity, and also especially to meet the middle level and skill based needs of the growing sectors of economy, both organized and unorganized, and also to especially to reduce the mismatch between the demand and supply of manpower, and also to make students self-reliant, and especially to gain employment, wage employment, or opportunity to establish their own self-employment sectors, and also to prevent aimless pursuit of higher education. I am saying it is aimless because sometimes there will be mismatch between the intermediate course they are taking up and the vertical mobility, the course they take up in the graduation level. That's the reason we are stating it as mismatch sometimes, but not all the time. Change it, please. Change the slide. And our intermediate students who take up these occasional courses, they are given an opportunity in vertical mobility. They can take up any BA, BCom courses, but if they want to take up BSc or MSET or NEET courses, they have to go through this bridge course, maths, physics, chemistry for technical education, and biological sciences for science-based education. So with this bridge course, we are giving an opportunity for the students of vocational streams to get into higher education with different subject combinations. Change it. And occasional courses at intermediate level has been recognized by the government with a GO number 428, especially to promote the skill-based occasional job opportunity trades. And also most of the departments like agriculture, panchayat raj, animal husbandry, okay, public sector undertakings, corporations, medical and health departments, they are considering the qualification of occasional students at a 10+2 level for so many posts which are skill based, especially in class 2, grade 2, like sub assistants, lab attendants, field assistant, diary assistants, veterinary compounders, and district courts also. Our students are getting employment. Change it. And regarding the apprentice selections, usually we conduct Apprentice Mela in coordination with RDSDE, Ramantapur, that is Government of Skill India Regional Directorate, and also with the registered firms with RDSDE. Around 70 to 80 establishments will attend these apprentice melas, which we will conduct after the results are declared. Intermediate results are declared usually in the month of May. And in the month of June or July, once the results are declared, we conduct one job mela, centralized job melas in Hyderabad and also Hanamkonda, Mehboob Nagar and Nalgonda, where our government vocational junior colleges are there. And there, in collaboration with RDSDE and local establishments, we conduct job melas. And why we are calling these as job melas is that after completion of 1 year apprenticeship, most of the students are getting engaged in the same companies with a good package. So that's the reason we also call them as job melas. So, and also, yeah, and for this one, the establishment will pay 7,000 rupees as stipend for the students, out of which 1,500 will be reimbursed by RDSDE to the establishments. For every quarterly, they will submit the reports about the attendance and the performance of the students. And after 1 year, our students will get proficiency certificate from the Government of India. And after that, since 2016-17, apprentice programs, as I already told you, they are conducted in 4 to 5 different places of Telangana region, especially where our vocational junior colleges are there. Yeah. And around 6,000 to 7,000 students are getting engaged as apprentices in different hospitals, industries and other organizations. Yeah, you can check it. And along with these 2 years courses, sir, we are also having, there is one site called Fatafat Naukri, sive.telangana.gov.in. There is a website where we have 53 short-term vocational certificate courses which are of 3 months, 6 months, 9 months certificate-based courses. These courses are aimed for the students from 5th class onwards. 5th passed, 8th passed or 6th passed. From 5th class onwards, they can take up different certificate courses. This site also runs totally on online basis only. From the affiliation of the organizations to student registrations and internal examinations, only we conduct practicals and theory examinations at the end of the sessions physically. And the certificates will be issued in the name of SIVE, State Institute of Vocational Education, which is the part of Commissionerate of Intermediate Education and the Department of Education. And this certificate is valid throughout the globe. We receive many inquiries regarding the genuinity of the certificates. Some students who are going abroad also, with these certificates, they are able to get immediate job. After that, they can jump to their many technical based courses. But these STVC courses are also, we are having in 10 different fields. Information and technology is also there, agriculture is also there, communicative English is also there. As one of the officer in the morning mentioned, that it is very important for the students who are coming to take up trade jobs at the very early age. They need communication skills. Really, sir, it's very important. So we have 6 months communicative English modules are also there, beautician courses, tailoring, fabric painting, mehendi designing. So such courses are there for the students, are housewives, are who are the dropouts. So these are the courses. And if you are willing, if you have any jobs which are relevant to these students, please you can contact us and we will inform the students. They can approach you for the jobs. So this is all. And before SIV is also taking up one important issue, that is changing and designing of curriculum according to the needs of industries. For every 6 months we conduct industry institute linkage programs where our commissioner sir, Honorable Commissioner Naveen Mittal sir, will address the industrialists and taking their views, their needs into consideration. We also design new courses which can tailor to the needs of the industries and which can immediately provide jobs for our students. This is all about our department intermediate, which is offering occasional courses and which seek tremendous and needful help from you for our students. Thank you, sir. Thank you for providing this opportunity for our department. Thank you, one and all. Any questions regarding this session?
Hello. Vocational apprenticeship activities, just we are hearing it. Any questions, any doubts if you have, you can ask.
So generally, higher education is becoming a challenge for these people. Universities are not accepting, because we have taken these pharma students in our laboratories, but while giving higher education for them, universities are telling that they don't have mathematics as core subject, chemistry as core subject, or physics, whatever it means. So how to address this issue?
Sir, actually for paramedical courses, the students have to take a bridge course. Bridge course is nothing but what you are saying, maths, physics, chemistry for mathematical background, for biology and chemistry for biology based subjects. They have to take up, along with these 2-year occasional courses, they have to take up to this bridge course also. They have to write that examination.
Is it mandatory for them?
Yes, compulsory. It's mandatory.
Generally what happens is...
if they take only occasional course, no, that is not helpful for them to go ahead, vertical mobility.
Generally some universities, they are not accepting this bridge course also as like our...
No sir, bridge course is also part and parcel of vocational education regarding these issues.
I read that in that memo, it is there, but universities blindly rejecting that, because we face this problem with about 15 students. So we are giving higher education, it's mandatory for us.
No sir, bridge course is accepted by Telangana state. In other states, I don't know.
Yeah, other states, that is the problem.
We will find out, sir. Definitely
Because
will.
when they join in MNC, they have to go anywhere.
Sir, there is a notification which is issued by Government of India.
Okay.
You can show to them, sir. Because they may not aware.
Yeah.
They may not aware, because recruitment rules they have taken somewhere back.
Generally our education institutions have habituated that they believe only what they believe. That's it. That's the problem.
Correct. Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions? So we are engaging nearly 1,000 apprentices from 90 hospitals and other establishments, mostly medical based courses. All are getting immediate job. Okay, next we can go to next session. Our MGNF dignitaries will come. The National Fellowship, MGNF.
Excuse me. Excuse me, madam. I have one candidate from automobile engineering. like vocational course.
Yes.
Now we have taken around 30 students, in which we have around 18 diesel mechanics and some electricians are there. So those people are getting apprenticeship facility. Whereas this vocational course guy, he is not getting any apprenticeship facility. So can we have anything?
Sir, you are from Lakshmi Hyundai, na?
Yeah, madam.
So why don't you provide that apprentice for those students?
Because when I
Because you are from the same sector, automobile.
Yes, madam.
So you can take up that, na?
No, but when I go to NAPS, they are asking some additional subjects to pass out for that apprentice program.
No, sir. For apprentice, there is no need of any additional subjects. No?
No. Because, yes, sir.
Tell which are those additional subjects?
Like mathematics, they said compulsory.
No, not for NAPS.
No, sir. That is necessary only for higher education.
Not for apprentice.
No. Not for apprentice.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So hi, good afternoon everyone. I'd like to thank our RD sir and the other dignitaries for giving us this platform to just explain you what Mahatma Gandhi National Fellowship all about. And I'll not take much of your time. I'll just explain you in brief what is this fellowship about and what we being MGNF fellows do in the various districts. So MGNF fellowship was envisaged in the year 2019, but for the state of Telangana, we got it in the year 2021, sorry. And ever since then, every district is having one MGNF fellow who works in close silos with the district administration. So every district has district skill committee, which is having 15 HODs as their committee members. And along with them, we are also having district industrial representative. So as many establishments are present here, they might be knowing that there is a representative in this committee where we discuss about the district skilling ecosystem, whatsoever is happening in the district. Like it may be related to any new course adaptation in the district. If there is some specific industries in the any district, let us say for example, in Sangareddy we are having automobile industries. So we are having center of excellence for automobiles, and there we are also having new investments for the electrical vehicle manufacturing. So here we have found out that there is a requirement of these kind of technicians in the near future. So these things were being adapted in the district skill development plan. So this district skill development plan is being prepared every year. So we incorporated these ideas. So based on which now district administration support, we create this training programs for these people and make them get placed in this industries. So I'd like to just give a brief presentation. Yeah.
Basically, we work in districts, like we work on skill gap studies and skill gap studies and district skill development.
Yeah. Ask him to play the video. So you can see for MGNF fellows of Telangana, we are attached to IIM Udaipur. So every 4 months we go to IIM Udaipur for our training. So this is our major key performing areas where we work on skill development and all. So as I told you, we conduct district DSC meetings, which is district skill committee meetings. You might be seeing there. So these district skill committee meetings are being chaired by collectors. So we plan projects and we try to execute them. Yeah. So we know every district has PMKK centers where short-term skill trainings are being taken. So we visit these training centers and we suggest them if there are any new trainings are being required for the districts. We work with self-help groups. We also work on how can we take this new education policy which is being formulated in the 2020. So we are also working on that for better implementation in the districts. As I told you, we take a few training programs if required in the district. So the major agenda is that to strengthen the local economies. So there is a good potential in the district itself to enhance the local skilling ecosystem and entrepreneurial ecosystem, that is the rural entrepreneurship, which is the great dream of our current government. So we visit ITIs, we also interact with various principals, and we try to understand what are the current gaps which are present in the skilling ecosystem in the ITIs. And the KVKs for new innovative farming methods, or the to convert from organic agriculture practices and new technical practices, we also get attached the farmers to this. And these are few special initiatives taken by some of the fellows who are currently posted in the respective districts. So this is Pradeep Chandra, he is posted in Adilabad, and he is working with one FPO, Farmer Produce Organization or Company, and he tried to establish a center there. And she is from Sharanya from Badadri Kothaguru. As I told you, here we are working with self-help groups, women, and the fellow from Jagitial was able to bring up some sustainable business with the help of NABARD in that Jagitial district. Yes, anyone from Kamareddy? So in Kamareddy, our fellow had introduced drones into the agricultural practices, modern technology practices. Khammam, is there any industry from Khammam? So in Khammam, we are having really an active fellow there who is posted. She is taking many initiatives for skill training, and including AutoCAD and all. So Rahul, this fellow is working with the tribals in the Asifabad, and he has taken with the help of CSR, they are able to train around 2,000 tribal youth. And most of them are again converted into an opportunistic livelihood for the future run. And Divya, she is working on the self-help group products. And yeah, we all know even every district has an RCT, which are working on the rural self-employment training institutes. So yeah, we also work with Jan Shakti Abhiyan Sansthan. So here we work with various NGOs to upskill them and make them livelihood ready for their earning their livelihood. So yeah, again we also work with, as I told you, we work with various HODs. So GM Industries is one of the district skill committee members. So some of the fellows have even worked for Pradhan Mantri Employment Generation Scheme, and we work for employment generation, job melas and all. So there is a fellow from Nagar Karnool. He is working with VHub. We know that in our innovation ecosystem Telangana, VHub is for women enterprises. So he is working for women enterprises in Nagar Karnool district. And Pushami from Nalgonda district, she is working for ITA strengthening, ITA functioning and all. And she also organized Tomcom job fairs where the ITA graduates are being offered international placements. And as I told you, again, entrepreneurship development and PMEGPY are some of the major programs. flowers which are being donated to the god Narsimha. With this floral waste, we have made agarbattis, and that has been provided into the market. They are mostly from the neighboring districts of Hyderabad. That is like like from Yadadri Bhavangiri. So on behalf of MJNF fellows, I'd like to just put a word forward for you that especially the administrations in these districts are really active. These collectors are looking forward for new interventions in the districts because there is a huge potential that is lying out there, as we are having many like sunrise industries that are coming down to these districts as in the form of investments. So I'd like to request that with the current establishments, we need to prepare a district skill development plan annually. So if you can cooperate with us with MJNF fellows, we can prepare a much more qualitative district skill development, which we call as DSDPs. So we want to create a better DSDP which would be helpful for the district in a longer run. Even if we are there, the district administration will be very much supportive in implementing these kind of activities. So this is one submission from my side for the industries. And thank you very much, sir, for giving us this opportunity. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, come here. Thank you very much. These are all young people who are working across the country. Throughout India, they are there, MGNF. I've seen some people in the northeastern state like Tripura. They are a young team, very good. They are going in deep of the district. They are working. Good. We are appreciating them. Thank you. Marvel.
Thank you, sir. Next, we have a session from National Skill Development Corporation, Mr. Prasant, who are operating optional trades and skills sector council related activities. Lot of stuff is there.
Yeah. Good evening. It's already 3:45. I'll take only 15-20 minutes. Okay? Because we have other session. On behalf of NSDC, I welcome all establishments, sector skill councils, government ITI principals, DET officials, intermediate department, NSTI, RDSDS, everybody. So I'll run through this NSDC activities. Apart from the regular apprenticeship, because already Rao sir is expert and I can't talk about apprenticeship in front of Rao sir. So he's our guru. So let us see PMKY. It's a flagship program of Government of India. So this is a snapshot of PMKY, wherein we have two components. One is central component and second one is state component. The reason I am presenting you is some of the establishments, if you are really interested in PMKY program, in the last day I have displayed my contact number and email. You can contact me after this session. So in central component, the total 75% of the total target we NSDC implement. And the last 25, the left out target, it's a state component that is centrally sponsored and state managed. In short, we say CSSM. That we do in central level, we do through DGT, and in state level, it is Department of Employment Training. When I say Department of Employment Training, again, it's routed through government ITIs and private institutions. So we have one society which is formed under a Department of Employment Training, that is Telangana Modular Employability Skills, to especially run this all Government of India schemes. Next slide, please. Next slide. See, this is a overall target right from 2015 to till date, which we gave it to Telangana government, that is 54,000 approximately, some 55,000 we gave. Next slide. This is a snapshot of both components, central component as well as state component. So, wherein we, NSDC implements central component and the state government DET implements state component. So, these are the numbers. Approximately it is 4,31,000. Next. This is PMKF4, which we are going to launch in next 2 days. So that is 26th of, on Republic Day, 26th of Jan, we are going to have a soft launch by either Prime Minister or Dharmendra Pradhanji. So this is a very tentative plan. We are expecting the guidelines today or maximum tomorrow. So this is about PMKF4. We are planning to implement in 2 phases. First phase is till March. That means we have only 2 months time. Practically it's 2 months, February and March. So in February and March, the likely implementing agencies will be all government institutions and PMKKs. I'll explain about PMKK, what exactly PMKK is. But our plan till March is we'll implement through NSTIs, JSS, government ITAs, government schools, government universities, government colleges and PMKKs. And in second phase, we are planning to have, this entire PMK4 is for 4 years, 2023 to 2027 or 26 maximum. So in second phase, we are going to float expression of interest. So wherein the industry or establishment can participate in expression of interest, and based on the eligibility, we allot the targets, that is numbers. So in second phase, we are calling industry as well as corporates to our program, our skilling ecosystem. That is the reason Srinivas, our MGNF fellow, is very clearly stated that when we are preparing a DSDP, District Skill Development Plan, in DSE also, DSE is a District Skill Committee. In District Skill Committee, every district chairman is a district collector and 1 member will be from industry. So industry can say us which courses we need to include in PMKY. So in your respective districts, you can contact either MGNF or you can contact me or a district collector, wherein you can introduce a new course or you can suggest a course to implement in PMK4. Next. Brother, next. So these are the silent features of PMK4. Training fees we will reimburse on behalf of students. So Government of India is paying to the training partner. If tomorrow you are the training partner for us, so we will pay on behalf of students to the establishment, all the training providers. This training fees will be in 2 tranches, first tranche and second tranche. So first tranche will be after completion of batch, that is batch inception. When you form the batch, when you submit in Skill India portal, we have robust Skill India portal. When you submit a batch, then we'll release the first installment. This is completely automized. మీరు ఎవరికి ఒక పేపర్ ఇన్వాయిస్ ఇవ్వనక్కర్లేదు. So completely automized. And second tranche we are going to pay you after certification, post certification. So first step will be your mobilization, second step will be your batch formation, and third training, and fourth step your assessment and certification. And assessment and certification, there are again 2 methods. Government principals, government ITIs, or any government institutions can come and certify, or else you can approach our sector skill councils. Your sector skill councils are there. We have 36 sector skill councils as of now. So they can handle this assessments and certification. Next, we have, come back. So ABAS attendances, ABAS in the sense is Aadhaar biometric enabled device. This ABAS attendance is mandate, and for every student there should be an attendance of 70%. And in this PMQF4, we have removed the name of placements. ఒకప్పుడు ఉండేది ప్లేస్మెంట్స్, ట్రైనింగ్ తర్వాత ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ మ్యాండేట్కి ఇవ్వాలి అని చెప్పేసి. నౌ వీఆర్ సేయింగ్ OJT. సో ఆన్ ద జాబ్ ట్రైనింగ్ ఈజ్ మ్యాండేట్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ సర్టిఫైడ్ ట్రైనింగ్. And The second point we are saying is all training centers should have certified trainers. This certification will be done by again SSC, Sector Skill Councils. This will be exempted for government employees, government principals and government ITAs or government junior colleges, all government institutions, this point will be exempted. And we have three components in PMK4, that is short-term training program, which usually it's a 200 hours to 600 hours training program. In terms of months, if you say, it will be 1 month to 4 months or 3 months program. And second module is recognition of prior learning. This is basically upskilling and reskilling program. Already a person is trained, an individual is trained or employed. So we are reskilling and upskilling him to give a skill India certificate. So that is the recognition of prior learning. This is only very short term. It's a 12 hours program. And in this 12 hours program, you can add bridge courses also, which is about 80 hours, 120 hours. But as of now, it is 12 hours program. And we have the other component is special project. So special project is similar to short-term training program, but in the name only there is a word called special. When we call it as a special, it should be something special. It can be a women batch, it can be a tribals, it can be a PWD, persons with disability, it can be a transgenders. So that all we are treating it as a special project. Next, brother. PMKK, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Kendra. We have 5 years back we have floated expression of interest and we have selected few institutions back to change. So we have selected few institutions from private players. So we are calling it as a model training centers in every district. We have PMKKs in every district, which is in size it is very big, like 10,000 plus SFT. So wherein they have 4 to 5, more than 5 job roles or courses, and it acts as PMKK acts as career counseling centers. It can be now we gave permission to IGNO. Now IGNO is our training partner. So they have a distance education center in PMKK. Students can enroll, and we are encouraging students to get into distance education. We have out of 33 districts, 29 PMKKs are active now. So 4 are in establishment stage. So the 4 are in Rangareddy, Warangal Urban, Mahbub Nagar and Siddipet. So they have vacated. Now we are calling from new expression of interest. We will select very soon. Next. This is the other vertical in NSDC. This is the interesting part. You have to concentrate on this. This is World Skills Competition. It's like Olympics. So games and sports మనం participate చేస్తామో. So it's like Olympics, largest skill competitions in the world, which will be happening once in every 2 years. So next World Skills Competition is in France. That is in September 2024. Next year September ki World Skills Competition. For that we have to total 70 skills are available in World Skills Competition. Okay, already Maruti and Hyundai they are here. They are our training partners in World Skills Competition. Okay, students will be given one task and they have to complete the task within the given time with accuracy. That is a skill. That is a competition. Nothing else. So in Telangana, if I give the data, around 1,000 members we got registration from national portal, and out of 1,045, 760 got shortlisted, and Telangana government they have selected 40 skills. Out of 70 they have selected 40 skills. But now this year what we are planning is we'll go till institution level. This competition starts from institution level, then it goes to district level, then it goes to zonal level, then state level competition, then regional level competition. Last time regionals was in Vizag, Visakhapatnam. So next it will go to national level. National level generally it will be in Delhi or else it will be in Bangalore. So national level once we complete national level competitions, we take the students, those who got selected, the rank 1 and rank 2 winners and runners, we take and give 1 year rigorous training on this particular subject. Then we send them to France. So that is the model of World Skills Competition. The entire cost will be borne by Government of India, Ministry of Skill Development. Yeah, next. NSDC International. This is one more the new subject what we have introduced. So in every Prime Minister's, Honorable Prime Minister's speech, we say India should be a skill capital of the world. So in that motto, just we have started in last year, October, we have started this division. This is NSDC is different, and NSDC International is the other vertical we have started. Next slide. So the whole objective is, we have to give the global opportunities to Indian students. So wherein we have Tomcom here. So Telangana Overseas Manpower Company, Madam, morning Rani Madam was saying about Tomcom. So we had agreement with Tomcom. We are working closely with Tomcom. Now we are sending one batch. We are training one batch of nursing students. So we are sending it to Japan. So the interesting part is next slide. The next slide. So the interesting part here it is NSDC International is previously all RAs, recruitment agencies, they used to concentrate on blue collar jobs. So now with our intervention, now we are concentrating on white collar jobs also. So that is the difference between regular RAs and NSDC International. Of course, there are few RAs who are concentrating on white collar jobs, but NSDC International, we have G2G MOUs, government to government MOUs, government to business MOUs. So that is the interesting part here. Next. So this is the process flow. How exactly we get the demand from various countries. So who is handling mobilization, who is handling counseling? This is the process flow, complete process flow, right from mobilization to takeoff. Pillalu vere countrylo land ayi redressals varki we take care. Complete end-to-end process we take care. Next. For the next. So we have a concept of Skill India International Center. Skill India International Center, wherein so we collect the demand from various international employers. We give the data to this particular center. That center will mobilize. That center will train. That center will train on pre-departure. That center will focus on foreign languages. So all these particular activities will be handled by this Skill India International Center. Next. So we are happy to announce that this particular NSTI will be one of the Skill India International Center very soon. Next month we are going to sign an MOU, and of course NSDC and NSTI are one family under Ministry of Skill Development. So we are going very soon. We are going to start one training center here in NST Vidyanagar. If possible, we can extend the arm to Ramantapur also. So we have entered MOU with Tomcom, Government of Telangana. Yeah. This is one more subject wherein you can contact me for this subject. NSDC partnership models. So we have two types of NSDC partnerships. How you can work with NSDC? You can work with NSDC in two types. One is funding partnership. Second one is non-funding partnership. When I say funding partnership, it is soft loan. We give soft loans to the entities or establishments to establish the training centers. You are already an establishment, you are already a company, but you don't have proper skill development centers. Wherein NSDC gives a soft loan to establish the skill development centers across India. And the rate of interest is very interesting. It is 6% per annum. It's a loan, but rate of interest is 6% per annum, and it's a 7 years tenure with a principal moratorium of 3 years. First 3 years you need not pay principal amount. You pay the interest part only, the interest part which you take. And the minimum ticket size is, the minimum loan size is 2 crores, and maximum it can grow up to, depends on your DPR, detailed project proposal. And we have non-funding partnership also, wherein the financial, the commercial part is not there, but of course you are the partners for us. So I'll explain you in detail when we meet separately. This is not the right occasion. Next. See, this is what I have explained. Soft loan at the rate of 6% simple interest. It's not compound interest, it's simple interest. And repayment is not EMI, it's a quarterly repayment. So once in 3 years, 3 months or 4 months, you can pay the principal amount and interest part. We give loans to the students also. Because this is a fee-based model, you have to do commercial batches. In commercial batches, there is one partner in Vizag wherein he is charging 2 lakhs for welding, high-rise welding or underground welding. He is charging 2 lakhs. So for students, we are facilitating loans through banks or non-banking finance companies. So that flexibilities are there. We give incentives to the training partners. We give CSR funds to the training partners based on the partnership what you take or what you opt. So this is about NSDC partnership. Yeah. Yeah, next. This is my contact number. I am Prashant, State Engagement Officer for Telangana. This is my email ID and contact number. And I am working from NSTI Vidyanagar only, next to Rao Sir Chamber. So I am sitting here. You can meet me anytime. On behalf of NSDC, I thank Rao Sir for providing this opportunity, sir. Thank you. Any doubts? Can I take 2 minutes for clarifying your doubts, or it's already overloaded, sir? Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
Next we have designated trades activities, RDSD, and the portal walkthrough. 2 videos we are going to play. It will be done by Mr. K. Vijay Kumar, Assistant Apprenticeship Advisor. You can open that apprenticeshipindia.gov.in. That portal we are going to see. So RDSD is handling designated trades. All of you are aware. And optional trade is taken care by National Skill Development Corporation. Not only the designated trades, we are facilitating vocational apprenticeship training also. Madam was talking, and various hospitals, some other organizations, they are having their own vocational apprentices in addition to designated trades. Then we have another very important scheme of things, that is freshers trade. Those people who have passed from the school, directly they can join in any industry as an apprenticeship. After their training, they will be getting National Apprenticeship Certificate. That is very, very valuable certificate comparing this NTC certificate. It is written in our portal itself. It is having its own weightage because they are bred from the establishment. For example, 8th pass people can directly join in welder trade, molder trade, diesel mechanic trade. Similarly, 10th pass people can directly join in fitter, electrician, motor mechanic, all trades which requires qualification of 10th standard. So the industry will be having their own setup like ITI. They will be training. For them, they need not have any machinery and equipments what it is required for ITI. The same machinery and equipment which they are using for the production can be used for the training. This is what the syllabus also says. If you look into the apprenticeship training syllabus in our portal, dgt.gov.in, if you select apprenticeship training, for each and every trade, nearly 257 trades are there. In those trades, if you will see, it is given in the footnote. The tools and equipment used in the manufacturing or fabrication can be used for this apprenticeship training also. It is very much clear. Yeah, the video is getting ready. Yeah.
So just here I want to announce 2-3 points, particularly public sectors and railways. Whenever you are doing a recruitment, please inform us so that we will put a display like you can see here office orders. Wherever we are preparing our OEM or any office orders, the screen is moving like this. Even recruitment also, any company, if you have more than 100 people, if you request us, we can get a display like this, so that my students will see this one and they will apply also for you. That's why we are requesting, anybody is required, we will help you. And this is the portal which we are going to use by the students and as well as the establishment also. And whatever the orders, whatever the activities related to apprentices, you can have a look here. Even act also, rules also, even your OM, everything you can see here. Whatever the recent OMs we are releasing, you can have a look. You go down. Niche. Yeah. Yeah, you can see here, whatever the, you can see here, guidelines for BTP, anything, any information related to the apprentice, you can look here. No need to depend on anybody. Suppose if you are talking something, you have a doubt, instead of asking me, you can go directly and see here. The advantage of this one, ready-made information you are having. And suppose anybody tomorrow, you are having some claims problem, or registration is not done, or you have a doubt about apprentice registration, everything you can see here. And even our what you call act also, it is there. Gazette notifications are available, and whatever the orders we are issuing in MSDE or national level, you can see here itself you can get. So now we'll show you how we are do the registration of establishment. Go to the registration establishment. Yeah. And you can see here how you are selecting. Just you can have this is a live only. Videos. Audio.
You will learn how to register on the apprenticeship. Type apprenticeshipindia.org in the browser search bar. On the home page, click on the register button in the top right corner. From the 4 options that appear on the screen, select option Establishment. The establishment registration page will open. Please fill in your company information in the form. In this box, enter your valid email ID and create your password here. The same email ID will be your login ID for the NSDC Apprenticeship Portal. Select this Submit dialog box at the end of the form to complete your registration on the Apprenticeship Portal. An activation link will be sent to your registered email ID. Please follow the link in your email to activate your account. This link will open a new page. In the top right corner of the page, you will see User Activated Successfully in green. This completes the registration process. Now your account on the NSDC Apprenticeship Portal is successfully activated. The registration video is complete. Please watch our next video on how to complete your profile.
This apprentice portal maintained by the NSDC. This.
Welcome to the Apprenticeship Portal. In our previous video, we described how you can register on the NSDC Apprenticeship Portal. In this video, we will tell you what to do next after the registration. Please log into the Apprenticeship Portal by entering your email ID and password. The dashboard page will open after the login. Select Complete Your Profile option in the top right corner. Please fill in the information about your company in this form. This is an important step. Without the company's profile, an apprentice will not be able to apply for the apprenticeship opportunity. It is mandatory to fill in all boxes with the red star mark. Please fill in every section step by step. Top right corner, you will see two green signs, Cancel Check Copy uploaded successfully and Bank Details updated successfully. It means your profile is complete. The Complete Your Profile video is complete. Please watch our next video on the apprenticeship opportunity creation.
Yeah, like this we have for each and every stage we have any videos, we can have a look and you can do the registration. Anybody having any doubts while doing the registration or creation of your vacancies, you can contact us online or offline also, we can do it. And any establishment, when you want to have any doubts on apprentice or you want to conduct a awareness program in your establishment also, we are ready to do it at a free of cost. Anytime we can do it, but with a prior intimation. And with this one, we'll close the session. And you have any doubts on so far whatever you have conducted. So we'll have any question and answers, then we'll close the session by my colleague, Ms. Marvel Das. Yeah, any questions? Yeah, if there is no questions, I'll ask Ms. Marvel Das to take care of the remaining part.
Thank you, sir. Now, a final session is about RDSD activities. In the morning, we were discussing about RDSD activities. All over India, there are 36 RDSDs are there. So we have our own RDSD, that is RDSD Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, single one. So RDSD is mandated to carry out various works, not only apprenticeship training. The apprenticeship training first will take, as I was telling, just will start from that is pressure. Pressure trade means from school pass outs, directly they can do in the establishments. We would like to request the establishment to start the pressure courses in a big way. That will be very, very helpful for the poor people who are going to become income to their families immediately without going for higher education or so. Because from the industry they can get very high quality skilled training. So they would like to take National Apprentice Certificate and also National Trade Certificate, because immediately they will get job. But the National Apprenticeship Certificate is having a great edge over NTC, because they are being trained in the industries. They are trained in the industry atmosphere. They are working in the machineries directly. So their skill is definitely higher than the people who are coming from ITS. It is widely acknowledged. So that's why on behalf of RDSD, I am requesting all the establishment use that 5% of that pressure apprentices. So that will be very much useful. Why I am telling, just you can compare 3 types of skill certificates, that is NTC and NAC. One person is joining private ITI towards national trade certificate. He has to pay 30,000, 40,000 or even more also in the private ITIs to get that NTC, national trade certificate, that is ITI certificate. The same person, if he joins in government ITI, very few thousands rupees only he has to spend and he will get the national trade certificate. But the same person, if he goes to establishment as a fresher, that is school pass outs, and joins in establishment, he will get a national apprentice certificate. Not only that, suppose if he is doing 2-year trades, at the end of 2 years he may take 12 into 7 into 2. How much amount? 12 into 7, 84,000 plus 84,000 is the revenue he is taking away at the time of completing his national certificate. That's why our appeal is that we have to increase more and more fresher apprentices in the industry. So because he is getting very high quality certificate, not only that, he is taking revenue to home at the time of his studies. That is, we are telling, learn while earn. So topmost priority we have to give for national apprenticeship certificate. Okay, this one we are talking with various establishments because so many trades are there which are not ITI trades. For example, retail salesperson and medical laboratory technician, radiology, pathology. These IT courses will not be available. Some establishments have to come forward and they have to start, and many establishments all over India they are doing it. For example, supermarkets, big malls, jewelleries, they are all taking retail salesperson a trade. And they are using for their sales process as well as they are getting reimbursed from the government. At the end of the day, they are becoming a professional retail salesperson. Similarly, insurance agent, that is a trade under apprenticeship training. So like that, so many trades are there. Jewellery maker, pathologist, radiologist, computer operator and programming assistant. All these trades are available under apprenticeship training also. So this is what I would request AAAS establishments, we have to increase that fresher apprentices. Then we have important activity of BTP. BTP only is responsible for acting between establishment and apprentices for giving basic training. That's why it is called basic training provider. This verification, formal verification is required. And this verification is not required for private ITIs who are having 2.0 grade and above. And government ITIs and all are deemed BTPs. And any establishments who are interested to have BTP, they can start, they can apply through the portal. Simple verification will be there. They can, then you can carry out that BTP training also. Then RDSD is responsible for conducting All India Trade Test. It's a very big exercise. Nowadays it is reduced. In the morning we have seen for ITI pass, there is no examination. Only for fresher apprentices, there is examination. And even that practical exam also is being conducted by the establishment. So it is so much it is simplified. And during the examination, the RDSD is looking after the duties of central observers, flying squads, wherever exam centers are there, whether online exam or offline exam, our officers will be going around and checking the exam online properly, it is going on or not. If any drawbacks are there, they will collect the feedbacks and they will stabilize the system. As you know, without feedback, there won't be a stable system. So that is what we are doing it. Then flying squad also we are doing from time to time. Not only ATS trade, it is for CTS trade, CITS trade, for all schemes under DGT. CTS means Craftsman Training Scheme. CITS, Craftsman Instructor Training Scheme, then Apprenticeship Training Scheme. All these things are conducted, exam is conducted by DGT at all India level. You may be aware that this is the only exam at the same day all India level, the CTS, CITS and the ATS. For that, flying squad observer duties are carried out along with our state counterparts. Then important thing is that certificate genuineness. In the morning, just 1 hour ago, I was telling, vocational apprentices just 10 days before only they might have completed the course. Within that, the certificate genuineness will come from the departments, from state transport corporation for their job verification and all. So that much job opportunities are there for that vocational laboratory courses. Immediate. Last year, just after the COVID, nearly 25 people were around our RDSD office. We want a certificate, job is in hand, we want certificate. That was the demand. So that much demand is there for that. Our request is that you can spread this message across the community, your friends, your relatives, so that they will join in the course and they will get the benefit from these courses. Then finally, I'll tell little bit about TPA. TPA provision is there in the portal. You might have seen just in the portal. Third-party aggregator. So they have to register in the portal and they have to prove their experience and their credentials, that manpower handling ability, all these things. Then they will be selected as the TPA. The TPA will be acting as a bridge between establishment and apprentices. They will supply apprentices to the industries, and to the industries they will supply the apprentices. That is their duty. So this is the activities of RDSD. Briefly I have told. There are so many other things, we don't have time. We will conclude with this. If you have any questions, our regional director and myself, we are ready to answer all your queries. Otherwise, we will close down the session with a vote of thanks. Yeah.
Good evening, all of you. My name is Mrutyunjayudu, Senior DCM from ECIL, who have been using this NAPS and NETS operations for the last 7 years. So I take this forum to thank people and NETS people, because there were so many changes for the last 1 year. Whatever the operations or reforms they have implemented really reduced the burden on implementing this IT Apprentices Act. So earlier, NATS portal was very good. There were no issues, even taking the people or creating the contract or claiming the reimbursement. NAPS, they have shown the really improvement for the last 1 year, and we are lucky enough to be part of that DBT implementation of 4 industries. So for the last July onwards, we are lucky some reduction of the burden also. They are paying the 1500 DBT portion also to our apprentices. So we are systematically following our ERP. Every month from 1st to 31st, our operations of attendance are closed. So our central time office people will giving the attendance to finance by 2nd itself. So finance after verification, every 6th we are paying the stipend to all the apprentices to banks. We are not operating any manual cash or check anything. Directly stipend, our portion is going to their bank accounts. Immediately, next day, 7th itself, we are giving the information to RDSD people. This is the amount our portion have paid through these bank numbers and all that one. So within 10 days, we are getting the DBT share. So only 10 days gap, those people are feeling little bit inconvenience. So, if it is being reduced, I will be this one. It would be great help to our people. So because those people are flying for those 10 days, I have not received my 1500 like. Okay, so DBT is like that, and even AATT exam also. Luckily from, I think, last year January onwards, there was no theory exam. We have been conducting our own practical exam to our people. Because every year we are taking our apprentices for the permanent positions. This year we have taken 100 people as a permanent tradesman B and C. And we have taken 3,000 people for our EVM production. 3,000. Even though we are engaging around 300 people every year for the apprenticeship, our quota itself is not sufficient for us. We have taken 3,000 people for the EVM production. They were being paid some 23,000 per month. So I request all the ITI people and principals, tell the ITI people, they should be little bit flexible towards the operations. Wherever the work is there, we will be putting those people in those areas. They should be ready to learn those new technologies and involve in that activity so that they will be getting the immediate opportunity of employment. That is only the request from our industry side. Otherwise, everything is okay regarding the NAPS. It is a lucky news today we got that one, both NAPS and NATS are going to be merged as unified. Then it will be reducing our operations for both the GES and ITI. Thank you, sir. Thank you, both of you. Even board people also, whatever the support they are rendering to us, thank you once and all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And this DBT also up to another 3 months, sir. Once is automized, because we are waiting for the cabinet approval. Once it is there, already the system trial, everything trial run also is over. Within 3 days, amount will be credited. Up to that one, you have to bear with us. So, you can take.
Okay, we'll directly go into the vote of thanks. So since this morning, all establishments, many stakeholders were gathered here from 8:30 itself. So many people have come with so much enthusiasm. More than that, when we called very recently our special secretary, she eagerly agreed and joined us to inaugurate this morning. You all have seen. That's a wonderful thing, because it's a very rare opportunity for us to get a special chief secretary to come and address and also inaugurate this first ever workshop in the state of Telangana under that 250 workshops at all India level. So we have to thank that madam, then our respected regional director. So it is a great opportunity for us right from Delhi to land here in Hyderabad and to take Telangana and AP to a new plane altogether, because of his enthusiasm and so much inputs that he brought from Delhi. And that directly first time he has transferred to us. So we are very, very lucky for him. We have to be very grateful. And further, it is only the beginning. It is not ended. Just we have seen the tip of the iceberg. So many things are going to come, and we are going to see, and we are there to witness that. Thanking our RD. After that, our state counterparts, Department of Employment and Training, when we asked some 10 days ago, they mobilized all ITA principals, private ITA principals and establishments under their control. They all have gathered, nearly 60 establishments they mobilized, along with some odd 20 principals. They gathered here. It was a very good support for us, not only for us, for them also. So much stuff was given by so many stakeholders. We are very much thankful for them. After that, other stakeholders like NSDC, our counterpart who are operating the operational trades, optional trades, along with him SSC officials have come. They also graced the occasion, and I am thankful for them as well. Then MGNF, Mahatma Gandhi National Fellowship, they joined with us. Their mission is entirely different. Of course, they are working towards Skill India mission only. That is initiated by our Honorable Prime Minister last 9 years. It is going on. It is going to newer height day by day. So we are also part of that Skill India mission. So we have to be proud for that. So to make us proud, NSDC, SSC, MGNF, all have thrown their weights behind us. We are very much thankful for them. Not only that, to make this entire workshop a grand success, our staff members of NSTI joined with us. They run here and there, even in the night also, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. they came and saw this stage, all these arrangements, this electronic display, everything. Mr. Reddy, Mr. Vijay Kumar, NST officers like Mr. Murali Krishna, Mr. Geetender Sahu, and Mr. Maheshi, Principal NSTA Vidyanagar, Mr. Uchendra Babu, he was mobilizing the media team. I hope it will be published tomorrow also, if not published today. I think most of you would have seen the newspapers today. It might have been published. It is being coordinated from NSDC Delhi also. We have to thank those media team, Mrs. Garima and Mrs. Vidhi Mittal. They are behind for this media publicity. In all media, electronic media as well as print media. We have to thank them. If anybody I have missed, not the least, these students of our ADIT, they have done marvelous thing. They gave live stream in the YouTube. You might have observed in the YouTube, that social media. Still it is going on, is it not? So we are very much thankful for your wonderful technology support, and your brain was behind for adding more colors in our this first ever workshop. In the group, I have put the link in the ISDS group. One is there, DGT group is there. Many people have appreciated. They called also. It's a wonderful arrangement like that. RD and the team have taken the credit like that. They appreciated. For that, the entire team is responsible. So then, electrical work, of course, I have forgotten. When we told them electric supply should be there, non-stop supply should be there. If possible, in each and every table there should be a plug point. So they started a big project. Then we stopped. This much is not necessary. On the right side and the left side, some plug points you keep. That is more than enough. Each and every table is not necessary. So they started their working with so much interest with that that person guest faculty, Mr. Srinivas, vocational instructor. That team along with the CIT's trainees, they are all instructors. They are beginning the job under the guidance of Mr. Maheshi, NSTV principal. I am very much thankful to them on behalf of RDSD. All are our family members only. All are one RDSD family. So if I missed anybody, I am thankful for them also. Of course, this videography, very nicely you have covered, and this electronic screen, the sideways screen, and the contractor, this bundle, everything was arranged nicely. I am very much thankful for them also. It is not end. Tomorrow we are going to have the candidates registration Mela for the apprentices. 1,000 candidates are expected to register here, and various establishments will connect to them so that they will observe the apprentices. So tomorrow you are welcome once again if you are interested. Thank you very much.